Good evening. It's Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. I'd like to call our Richland County regular session council meeting to order. Madam Clerk, can you take the roll, please?
Branham,
Here.
Pugh,
Here.
Little, Livingston,
Here.
Teratio, Weaver,
Here.
Cooper,
Here.
Aline,
Here.
Mackey,
Here.
English,
Present.
Newton.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Next is the invocation. Councilwoman Newton, you're recognized.
Thank you. As we're so cheerfully decorated and we enter the season commonly known as Goodwill and Peace Towards Men, or Peace on Earth, I was at a program where this poem was the opening reading, and the very first thing that I thought about was how these would be good words to share, not just with council, but with our citizens. And so it is called Continue. Continue to let your eloquence elevate the people to heights they had only imagined. Continue to remind the people that each is as good as the other and that no one is beneath nor above you. Continue to remember your own young years and look with favor upon the lost and the least and the lonely. Continue to put the mantle of your protection around the bodies of the young and defenseless. Continue to take the hand of the despised and diseased and walk proudly with them in the high street. Some might see you and be encouraged to do likewise. Continue to plant a public kiss of concern on the cheek of the sick and the aged and infirm, and count that as a natural action to be expected. Continue to let gratitude be the pillow upon which you kneel to say your nightly prayer, and let faith be the bridge you build to overcome evil and welcome good. Continue to ignore no vision which comes to enlarge your range and increase your spirit. Continue to dare to love deeply and risk everything for the good thing. Continue to float happily in the sea of infinite substance, which set aside riches for you before you had a name. Continue, and by doing so, you and your work will be able to continue eternally. Those words from Dr. Maya Angelou. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next is item 4, presentation of proclamations. 4A is recognizing Cover SC and the need for increase of access to health care in South Carolina. Whereas Cover South Carolina, known as Cover SC, launched on September 24th, 2024, in response to the significant health care coverage gap to seek the improvement in workforce productivity with expanded Medicaid coverage. In Richland County, 14.1% of adults age 18 through 64 are uninsured and fall into the coverage gap, meaning they earn too much to qualify for Medicaid, but too little to afford marketplace insurance, creating poor health, medical debt, and other negative outcomes for residents. 23% of Richland County residents have medical debt, demonstrating the need for affordable, impactful coverage to reduce medical costs. Increasing access to health care would bring an estimated $7.9 million in new state and county tax revenue each year into Richland County, strengthening the local economy and supporting the healthcare sector, which is facing significant uncompensated care costs. Increasing access to healthcare would not just improve health outcomes, but spur 1,940 new Richland County jobs, both in and out of the healthcare sector, and would allow 16,412 residents to obtain Healthy Connections insurance in the first year. Outcomes from states that have increased access to healthcare show measurable improvements in health outcomes, reductions in mortality rates, and increased economic activity. Cover SC seeks to strengthen the health and economy of our state through affordable, sustainable healthcare coverage by promoting affordability, accountability, accessibility, family financial independence, and the economy in the state of South Carolina. Richland County stands to benefit from these broader economic gains through increased employment, strengthened local businesses, higher productivity, and expanded tax revenue, while also reducing burdens on local services and health systems. Now therefore be it proclaimed that Richland County Council members Derek Pugh, Tyra Little, Paul Livingston, Allison Terratio, Don Weaver, Gretchen Cooper, Tish Dozier Aileen, Jessica Mackey, Cheryl English, and Shakise Newton hereby express strong support for the increase of access to health care in South Carolina and urge the South Carolina General Assembly and the governor to take immediate action to close the coverage gap, to improve public health outcomes, strengthen rural hospitals, promote the well-being of residents, and drive economic growth. Thank you. We do have a representative here this evening from Cover SC. If you would come forward and say a few remarks.
Thank you. Good evening, council members. I'm Zakia Mickle, representing Cover SC, a statewide coalition working to increase access to healthcare in South Carolina. In Richland County, we see the real impact of the coverage gap on hardworking neighbors who deserve affordable care. This proclamation affirms your commitment to their well-being, and we thank you for your leadership and your willingness to stand with our community. Thank you.
Thank you. You recognize Vice Chair Pugh.
Thank you, ma'am. I just want to say I'm excited that our body has decided to support Cover SC. My wife is the executive director for the South Carolina Nurses Association, and for the past 2 years, I've heard more about Cover SC than a little bit. And so I'm actually excited that we are here today to recognize and urge other people to support Cover SC. Thank you.
Thank you. If you would join us under the seal for a photo. Thank you.
Wait. One more. 1, 2, 3.
Madam Chair,
You recognize Attorney Wright.
I'd like to request that council suspend the rules to discuss the approval of the minutes in executive session pursuant to SE Code 30-4-70A2.
Thank you. You've heard Attorney Wright's request. I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to suspend the rules to go into executive session to discuss the item. Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes?
Motion approved.
Thank you. We're now in executive.
Wait, Madam Clerk, point of information, I apologize. That was a motion to suspend the rules so that we could have executive session. That encompassed starting executive session as well.
Attorney Wright?
Yes, I think the way it was worded, it was both to suspend the rules
Works
to
for me.
allow foregoing in executive session, so it took care of both in the same motion.
Just making sure. Thank you.
Entertain a motion to come out of executive session.
So move, Madam Chair.
Second.
Motion and second, come out of executive session. Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Madam Chair.
Yes, real quick, I'm sorry, before you go, let me just let the record reflect that we went into executive session and no action was taken. You recognize Councilman Branham.
You. I want to move to reconsider item 14A from the November 18th regular council meeting. That was the second reading as to a proposed amendment of a county ordinance related to Owensfield Hamilton Airport.
Second.
Heard a motion and a second for reconsideration.
Madam Chair.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Did you have discussion, Mr. Ratio? And welcome to the meeting. I apologize for not recognizing you earlier.
Yes, thank you. No, and I'm sorry that I am late in joining. Just wanted to make sure that you knew that I was in attendance.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. All right, Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Thank you. Now that item is before us for action, so I'll entertain a motion.
Madam Chair,
You recognize.
I'd like to move that we approve that item with a specific addition as to scheduling, that the third reading occur as well as the public hearing on January 6th, as was requested by staff to assist in continuing the process of the RFP that's related to this item.
Second.
Motion and a second. Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston, Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline, Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
All right, we are at item 5A.
Madam Chair,
You recognize.
move to approve items 5A and B.
Second.
Motion and second for approval of 5A and B. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline, Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Item 6, adoption of the agenda.
Move to approve.
Second.
A motion and second for approval. Administrator Brown, Attorney Wright, just want to make sure you guys don't have any additions or deletions to the agenda as presented this evening.
No recommended changes from administration.
No changes.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Next, we're at item 7, report of the attorney for executive session items. Attorney Wright, you recognize.
Yes, Madam Chair. We have 7 items for executive session. A, discussion and legal advice concerning duties of county administrator regarding Richland County, Code Sections 279 and 2-80 pursuant to South Carolina Code 30-4-70A2. B, property inquiry 1871 Amorous Drive pursuant to 30-4-70A2. Property inquiry B.S. Clemson Road pursuant to 30-4-70A2. D, property inquiry 401 Powell Road pursuant to 30-4-70A2. E, Central Midlands Council of Governments, regionalization sewer study grant application pursuant to 30-4-70A2. F, legal update disability rights versus Richland County pursuant to 30-4-70A2. And G, legal update, legal requirements regarding county processes and procedures pursuant to 30-4-70A2 as well. And we have no outside counsel for any of these matters.
Thank you. Per council rules, since we do not have outside counsel, these items would be taken up at our second executive session on our agenda this evening. Item 8, citizens' input for items on the agenda not requiring a public hearing. Vice Chair Pugh, do we have anyone signed up to speak this evening?
Madam Chair, no one signed up to speak for that item.
Item 9, citizens' input must pertain to Richland County matters not on the agenda. Items for which a public hearing is required or a public hearing has been scheduled cannot be addressed at this time. Vice Chair Pugh, would you have anyone to sign up to speak?
Madam Chair, we have one person signed up to speak. When I call your name, if you approach the nearest podium, state your name and address for the record, and you have 2 minutes to speak. Mr. Ed Hoggood? Hoggood? Close enough?
It's Hogue.
Hogue.
Hogue with an H.
Sorry about that, Mr. Ed.
It's all right.
Could you state your name and address for the record, and you have 2 minutes to speak, sir?
My name is Ed Hogue. I live at 308 Concourse Drive, Columbia, South Carolina, 29223. My concern is a piece of property at 600 Burmaster Drive has been vacant for 2 years. I know it's not on your agenda. This is something that's bothered a bunch of us. This property cannot be purchased unless it is another Masonic lodge. It was previously a Masonic lodge, or a church. I don't understand that. It seems like to me that Richland County would be needing tax money, and both of those items don't pay taxes. This property cannot be sold. I've talked to the realtor for it. We've pursued a number of different places. Who can I go to talk to about zoning this or what the issue is? That's my concern. And I wanted to bring it here. I have made phone calls and written emails and have had no response from the council.
Thank you, Mr. Ed.
And that's all I have.
Yes, sir.
And
Thank you.
If I could take my leash, please.
Thank you. Madam Chair, that concludes everyone that signed up to speak for that item.
Thank you. Next is item 10, report of the county administrator.
Yes, ma'am, Madam Chair, members of council. Quick general update, and then I'll ask if you will recognize Mr. John McKenzie from the Conservation Division. He will address item A2 under Community Planning and Development Conservation, the cemetery mapping item. But before he comes, Madam Chair, members of council, I want to just give you a brief update. I know that we heard a presentation from the Columbia Housing Authority talking about some affordable housing options. Also had a chance to meet with another local community partner, if you want to call them that, just someone in the community that does affordable housing and it helps people. And that was the executive director of the Central South Carolina Habitat for Humanity. Just wanted to let you know I had a good conversation with her. Looking forward to bringing back some additional information to you all to help add opportunities that we might have to look at affordable housing options with other programs, as well as opportunities for us to actually partner with some sweat equity, if you will, in serving people having their homes built. So I just wanted to kind of bring that to your attention under a general item for update. Next, Madam Chair, if we could recognize Mr. John McKenzie for item A2 under my report, I would appreciate it.
Thank you. Before we go to that, I want to apologize. Usually at the top of my agenda, I make sure to take the time to recognize folks that come to our meeting this evening. And after the holiday, I'm not doing as efficient on my job, so I want to apologize to our fire chief, Aubrey Jenkins, for not recognizing him at the top of our meeting. Sir, thank you for being in attendance tonight. We appreciate you and your team at the fire department and all that you do for Richland County, so thank you. Sir. Yes, sir, you're.
Thank you. Good evening. I wanted to bring everybody's attention to a project we're working on right now that was kind of been spearheaded by Councilmember Branham, kind of got some traction with a goal we already had. And that's identifying all the cemeteries that we can in the county. It'll be something that will go on forever, but in the meantime, we have completed a survey of all the cemeteries that were known and could be found about 11 years ago. And what that did was create a database and points on a map of where these cemeteries, known cemeteries were. Well, we found more in the past few years, and with the help of DNR, they have found even more, and I think we're up to at least 517 on our list, and they think we'll probably get closer to 700 when all this is done. So there's a lot of cemeteries. There's everything from the big municipal ones to family cemeteries and churches, of course, and a lot of historic cemeteries hidden in the woods. And so it's been our goal to protect every cemetery we can. Of course, last year's passed ordinance on that is a big step. And if we can look at page 36 on the agenda, please, you will see where the known cemeteries are marked as a point. And that is the up to 517 right there. So they did their best when they did the survey of finding a spot they thought might be the center of that cemetery, marking it. Well, over time, and maybe because of not perfectly accurate GPS, and over time, some of these properties have been subdivided, they've been renamed, renumbered, and so everything's not quite as accurate as we would like it to be. And when you work with a point, and if you don't mind going to page 30, this image might be a little hard to see, but the one in the center has a red dot near the bottom of that little, yes, thank you. That is where they thought a cemetery was. And if you look at the image to the right, when it was actually mapped out as a polygon using GPS going from point to point, you can see that not only is it not on that property, it's on 3 or 4 other properties. And so if we really want to do a good job of protecting these and permitting and making sure developers aren't going to get into some of these historic cemeteries, DNR archaeologists and other folks want us to try and do our best at doing polygons, and that could be a very expensive process. And so if you don't mind going to page 26, I'm sorry. 26, what we're about to see right here is a phone app that is very simple for people to use. I learned it in just a couple of hours, and I got to do my first cemetery late last week. And this will be available for all of us in the county that want to map a cemetery out, and you can put in the data. If you'll scroll to the next page, please, you'll see it's a simple form. Some of these we won't know how to answer exactly who's in the cemetery, but we can apply the numbers that we have from our cemetery, the known names, and just some of the descriptions and details of those cemeteries. All right, if you will go to page 27, please, you will see the app in action on the next page, and it might be the next one, please, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's the difference between the polygon and the point. You know, it's actually going to be the area of the map. Okay, so if you will go to 33 now, please, and we'll just have a couple more. On 33, you'll see how the app works. You'll be standing in the cemetery. You'll get to a corner and start anywhere you like, and you'll press a button on that app, move to the next corner, next and next. Some are obviously easy, like this one at a church. Some will be harder in the woods, trying to identify sometimes unmarked grave sites. So hopefully some of the people that are experienced with that help us with some of those. Okay, and so the point of this is that when we have that, we have even the amateurs among us that do this, any information is better. Anything better is better, and so than a point on the map. And so we can only get better at identifying these and protecting it this way. If you'll go one more to 34, please, you will see that this is what the folks at DNR have already mapped. We are lucky they've already done a lot of Richland County for us. But as you know, you can see south of the city there, we have a lot more to go. And so they've already done over 1,400 in the state, and they've done maybe over 100 already in Richland County, many of which we did not have on our survey list. Okay, and then the last one I'd like to show you is on page 44, and it's just an example of a close call. And And this is where developers got right up in there and almost got into a cemetery that was marked by a point and is now marked a lot better with that polygon. So again, this is better for planning and permitting and the protection that we're all dedicated to. And like I say, I've been trained, and I'll be able to train our staff, our commissioners, and any volunteers and council members that want to take part in this. And so, does anybody have any questions about this great program?
Thank you so much for your report. Councilwoman English.
Thank you so much for this. I really do appreciate it. I learned about 2 weeks ago that Westinghouse actually has a family grave site that they really take great care of.
Yes.
And it just kind of blew my mind. So thank you for this. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it.
Recognize.
Just very briefly, it came to me through one of my constituents who was Mr. Long, who works for Department of Natural Resources, and thank him for that. Obviously, at the very fundamental level, we're just trying to respect the remains of the deceased, which is definitely part of our society. And the relevance presently beyond that is this last photo, which is related to the potential for construction to happen and disturb, not intentionally, but unintentionally disturb the remains of the deceased. And so to have these tools that help with more detail, and for the county to have like GIS maps and things like that where they can potentially share more information with the public about where these are located, and just make sure that, again, those remains are protected is something that I think is like, I don't know, whatever. It's like a duty, hopefully, that we feel to those who have gone on before us, and shows respect. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Administrator Brown.
Yes, ma'am, Madam Chair, members of council. The next items are listed on page 19. Very briefly, one is the Richland County Neighborhood Council's holiday drop-in. You will see that there is a invitation there where the Richland County Council is invited to help celebrate the annual holiday drop-in on Tuesday, December 9th. The drop-in will be held on the first floor atrium of the county's administration building from 5 to 7 p.m. You see there, the yearly event involves festivities, including music, fun, and conversation. So you are being invited to participate if you are available on that evening. Next, there's an item in the packet. There's an actual letter, but the letter comes as a draft for the item that you see on page 19, the Columbia Area Development Partnership Letter of Support Request that comes as it relates to Sandy Cooper, which is the state-owned electric, water, and utility company. There's a request of a letter of support from Richland County for the acquisition of 76 acres for the Cedar Knolls substation site. The TMS number is also included. The economic development arm of our organization believes that this will help positively impact students and families within the Richland 1 school district. And generally speaking, anytime there's a request for a letter of support, I bring it to this body and ask for your approval to allow me to send that. We're certainly taking any general question that you have, but ultimately this would just be a letter supporting Santee Cooper's buying of the land, which of course, with them being the reason why they're asking us that is because that affects the tax roll. So that's why they're asking for that letter of support. So.
Motion to approve. Second. Motion and second. Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Administrator Brown.
Thank you. The next items on your agenda are both mitigation credit sale items. We can take them up individually if you would like, but if you would go to page 53, Madam Clerk. This item starts with the staff's recommendation for council to approve the sale of 1.3.462 wetlands credits to Red Pill Land Holdings, LLC, for the purpose of construction of Sunset Point Development in Lancaster County with a unit cost of $20,000 per credit, plus an out-of-primary service area fee of an additional $7,000 for a total of $32,057.51. You can see under additional fiscal budgetary matters to consider, these mitigation credit sales will generate the amount of money that will be returned to the penny program, with $2,000 being paid to Eco Capital for management fees. Otherwise, the money does go back to the penny. And if you were to go to the next page, Madam Clerk, you will see that in the briefing document, it communicates what the available county credits are relative to our wetlands credits. And what it simply means is that this does not in any way negatively impact our ability to use wetland credits for our penny projects. And so that this potential approval would be something that would, again, put money to the penny and not negatively impact any work that we are doing with the penny. So that is why the staff's recommendation is for approval of this matter.
For the administrator, staff's recommendation, I'll entertain a motion.
Madam Chair,
You recognize.
approve 10B 1 and 2.
For approval of 10B 1 and 2, your second still stand? Yes. Okay, we have a second. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
No.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Madam Chair,
Recognize.
move to reconsider 10B 1 and 2.
Second. Motion and second for reconsideration of 10B 1 and 2. Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
No.
Pugh,
No.
Livingston, Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
No.
Cooper,
No.
Aline,
No.
Mackey,
No.
English,
No.
Newton.
No.
Motion fails.
Administrator Brown?
Madam Chair, members of council, that concludes my report on this evening.
Thank you. Next is item 11, report of the Clerk of Council. Madam Clerk, you recognize.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just to remind or invite everyone that on December the 11th at 10 a.m., there will be a ribbon cutting ceremony for Jackson and Nathan Ridge Road. This is a transportation penny project. Those streets have been resurfaced, and the event will take place again on December the 11th at 10 a.m. Everyone is welcome to attend. That concludes my report.
Next is item 12, report of the chair. I do not have anything this evening. Item 13 is open and closed public hearings. 13A, an ordinance authorizing the sale of .267 acres of West South Farrow Road, Blackfoot, South Carolina, County TMS number R17600-01-33 to South Carolina Department of Transportation and the execution of the real estate contract for intersection improvements. Vice Chair Pugh, this public hearing is now open. Vice Chair Pugh, do you have anyone signed up to speak this evening?
Madam Chair, no one signed up to speak for that item, ma'am.
Thank you. This public hearing is now closed. 13B, authorizing the expansion of the boundaries of the I-77 Corridor Regional Industrial Park jointly developed with Fairfield County to include certain property located in Richland County, the execution and delivery of a public infrastructure credit agreement to provide for public infrastructure credits to local Columbia Senate LLC, a company previously identified as Project Senate, and other related matters. This public hearing is now open. Vice Chair Pugh, we have anyone signed up to speak this evening?
Yes, ma'am. I promise you, if I butcher your name, I apologize. Yakima Smith? Yakima Smith?
Yakima, but
How did I do, ma'am?
you did well.
Thank you very much.
This is not what I signed up to speak on. I was in reference to Heron Ridge. It may be manufactured homes. Or did I sign the wrong paper over here, or they all lived alike?
Oh, were you looking on page 6?
Yes.
Okay, so, that item with the manufactured homes,
Yes, ma'am.
the
that's
ordinance
right.
amendment, yes, ma'am. So that item tonight is on our agenda for first reading. So that item will have a public hearing coming up, and so you would show up at that meeting to then speak at the public hearing. So we have 3 readings, so tonight is the first reading. We'll then have a second reading, And on the third reading is when we'll have a public hearing and you want to sign up that evening.
Okay, so this is the first one.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't come to the second one. I attend the third one. Any idea when that would be? Because I've been waiting on these meetings like a year and a half. I'm stuck with my property. I can't
Yes.
do anything.
Yes, ma'am. So tonight is the first reading. We haven't got to that item yet, but if we move forward and it moves forward tonight, then the second reading would happen at our next meeting on December 9th.
Okay.
And then that, we don't come back to meet until February, February 3rd
So,
would be the third reading.
okay,
And
so is
public
that
hearing.
when I would find out what I can do with my property?
No, ma'am, and that would be the time where you could sign up to speak. So how you signed up this evening, that would be the time where you would sign up to speak for that item. And then we would vote again that time at the third reading. Then after that, updates will be made to the ordinance, and then you could talk to staff about changes to your property.
Okay, so do I need to leave since it's
I mean,
nothing?
you're welcome to stay. This is a public venue, and we encourage all citizens to be engaged and informed.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Council. I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave
Okay.
and be back on the third one.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you
Ms.
so
Smith.
much. You too.
Yes, ma'am. Madam Chair, that concludes everyone that signed up to speak for that item.
Public hearing is now closed. Next is item 14, approval of consent items.
Madam Chair.
You recognize?
First, I'd just like to note that on item 14B, there's a Scrivener's error. It should be Isaac Shear. And also, I move to approve items 14A through C and F and G. So in other words, every item except for 14D and E.
Second.
Motion and a second for approval. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio, Weaver,
Yes, sorry. Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes?
Motion approved.
I am pausing because I wasn't sure if anything needs to be reconsidered on any of these, so that's why I was just giving a minute.
F and G and H. G and H. Madam Chair, items number F, G, and H will need to be reconsidered.
So
I entertain a motion.
Point of information.
Yes, yes.
I accidentally omitted item H from my motion. I missed that in my notes, so we'll have to take that up as well. So items F and G would need to be reconsidered. Move to reconsider items 14F and G.
Second.
Motion and second for reconsideration. Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
No.
Pugh,
No.
Livingston, Teratio,
No.
Weaver,
No.
Cooper,
No.
Aline,
No.
Mackey,
No.
English,
No.
Newton.
No.
Motion fails.
Madam Chair,
Recognize.
I move to approve item 14D.
Second.
Motion and second for approval of 14D.
I'd
Any
like-
discussion?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, you recognize.
I think that I saw our planning staff here, and so I would love for staff to just address this item. This item is to make an amendment to the Land Development Code as it specifically relates to the permitting of manufactured homes, and I think it would be a great benefit to our citizens if someone explained what that meant.
Administrator Brown,
Mr. Price was hiding.
okay, I just didn't know who you were having come. Yes, sir. Oh, Director Price, good evening.
Good evening.
You recognize.
Gionard Price, I'm Deputy CP&D Director. The item that you had before you, during, I guess you could say during the execution, the daily execution of the enforcement of the Land Development Code, this came before staff, where we noted that the current R3 zoning designation does not permit manufactured homes. During the adoption of the current Land Development Code, it was determined that the equivalency, when we applied equivalency zonings to the previous and the current land development codes, that we determined that the M8 zoning designation was most closely resembled that of the R3. Of course, that was based mostly on square footage of the lot. One of the things that was not taken in consideration was that the MH3 also permitted manufactured homes. So essentially, we prohibited manufactured homes except in areas that were formerly zoned rural. So it would be your AG, HM, and RT zoning designations. What this code does, this proposed amendment does, is it allows manufactured homes to be located in the R3 zoning designation, but only if the character of the area has been developed with manufactured homes. Kind of going back to, I think a number of y'all had just started on council when we were doing the current land development code. I know there was a lot of the citizens wanted to maintain single-family zoning designations as what they are, just for single-family detached structures. And so that was part of the adoption. Unfortunately, again, we've left out where manufactured homes could go, where the manufactured home area had already been developed. So taking those things into consideration, the way this language is written, it does not open up a subdivision or area, let's say where your traditional residential structures, stick-built homes are constructed, where if there's a vacant lot, someone can put a manufactured home. What has to take place is 50% of the lots on a block have to have manufactured homes on them. And really the only way that can be accomplished is if that character of manufactured homes has already been established. You kind of go a little bit more, even if you found a vacant lot, let's say a 10-acre tract of land, and it was zoned R3, it could not be established with manufactured homes. Because again, the character of manufactured homes has not been established on that parcel.
Here,
Yes, ma'am.
may I ask a question?
I think so. Yes. Was that, I guess you can finish with, yes, ma'am, you can.
Thank you for that explanation, Mr. Price. And so just to make sure we're all on the same page, when we redid the land development code, one of the things that we talked about was that it was going to be a living document and that as we got additional feedback, we would bring possible changes. Manufactured homes, and the question about it has been a really big issue in my community, where you have some communities that really wanted to make sure that they don't get manufactured homes there because they don't want them, and then you have other communities that have manufactured homes already, and people want to be able to replace the manufacturing homes, again, consistent with the character. So what I'm hearing, and based on my conversations with you, just to clarify for any constituents who are listening, is the way that I understand this is, number one, these recommendations are consistent with the community feedback that we heard during our extensive meetings about the land development code. Is that correct?
You're correct.
And then that secondly, just to repeat what you said, allowing manufactured homes does not mean that manufactured homes are going to suddenly appear or be allowed in communities where they do not exist. The current character of a community will continue to exist. So if it is a single family home community, it will remain a single family home community. But if it is a manufactured home community where at least 50% of the homes are manufactured homes, only then can you have a manufactured home. Those were really long sentences, Mr. Price. I apologize, but is that correct?
You're correct.
So just for the fifth time, for anyone who's listening, just want to assure people that what we're doing is updating this in a way to make sure that we're going to stay consistent with community character. So if what you have will continue to persist.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Yes, you recognize Councilwoman Cooper.
Thank you. So, Ms. Smith that was here earlier is one of my constituents, and we've had lots of conversation about this particular item. And I hate she left because at least she would have heard this explanation, but I'll be glad to at least give it to her in these layman terms that you've given us. I think one part that you mentioned in our committee meeting was that the 50% must be on the same side of the street. Or did I misunderstand that?
50% on the same side of on a block.
On a block. And I think that's really important information to highlight because it's not 50% in a community, but on the same block.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I clarify that. How do we define a block in the county? I'm sorry, I live out in Northeast. I don't know about blocks per se.
Actually, you live in an area with blocks.
Okay, all
So
right.
essentially, it's where two streets intersect.
Okay.
It's that area in between.
Thank you so much. You recognize.
Right on that same point, I just wonder if maybe we could come up with like a cap or a limit on distance there, because some of these rural areas, you know, you could have stretches, maybe it's miles and miles between street intersections. I don't know if we limit the geographic length of a block to something reasonable.
Well, if it is in the area that we formerly knew as rural, so again, we're looking at the AG, HM, RT, and I believe the R1 zoning designations. Those permit manufactured homes as a by right use now. So there wouldn't be a need to make any amendments to those districts.
Thanks. So I think we feel pretty comfortable with that. I know Mr. Price and I spoke on that topic earlier, and again, it's just a concern that some people have that in stick-built communities that something would arrive that was out of character, and I think that we've got enough safeguards here so that that wouldn't happen. Not that anybody is anti-mobile homes, just again about the harmony of the character of the community. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam Chair.
You recognize.
I support this item, but I will be voting no tonight to keep it off the consent agenda just in case we need to have additional discussion in future.
All right, thank you. All right, so the original motion was for approval. We had discussion, and now, Madam Clerk, if you would call for the vote.
Branham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes?
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
No.
Motion approved.
Madam Chair.
Recognized.
Move to approve item 14E.
Second.
Motion and second for approval of 14E. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Branham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes?
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Madam Chair.
Recognized.
Move to approve item 14H.
Second?
Motion and second for approval of 14H. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Branham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes?
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Move to reconsider.
Second?
Motion and second for reconsideration. Madam Clerk?
Branham,
No.
Pugh,
No.
Livingston,
No.
Teratio,
No.
Weaver,
No.
Cooper,
No?
Aline,
No.
Mackey,
No.
English,
No.
Newton.
No.
Motion fails.
At item 15, third reading, 15A, an ordinance amending the fiscal year 2026 budget ordinance number 037-25HR for Richland County, South Carolina, so as to amend the special revenue fund budget for the Public Defender's Office to add one additional full-time equivalent FTE position.
Approve, Madam Chair.
Second.
Motion is second for approval. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Branham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Livingston.
Motion reconsideration, item 15A.
Motion second reconsideration. Madam Clerk?
Branham,
No.
Pugh,
No.
Livingston,
No.
Teratio,
No.
Weaver,
No.
Cooper,
No.
Aline,
No.
Mackey,
No.
English,
No.
Newton.
No.
Motion fails.
15B, an ordinance authorizing the sale of .267 acres of West-South Farrow Road, Blythewood, South Carolina, County TMS number R17600-01-33 to South Carolina Department of Transportation and the execution of the real estate contract for intersection improvements.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion is second for approval. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Branham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Move to reconsider.
Second.
Motion is second for reconsideration. Madam Clerk?
Branham,
No.
Pugh,
No.
Livingston,
No.
Teratio,
No.
Weaver,
No.
Cooper,
No.
Aline,
No.
Mackey,
No.
English,
No.
Newton.
No.
Motion fails.
Second reading item 16A. Authorizing the execution, delivery of a fee in lieu of ad valorem taxes and incentive agreements by and between Richland County, South Carolina and Project Cleanse to provide for payment of a fee in lieu of taxes, authorizing certain infrastructure credits and other related matters.
Madam Chair, move to approve.
Second.
Motion is second for approval. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Branham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
16B, authorizing the execution, delivery of a fee in lieu of ad valorem taxes and incentive agreement by and between Richland County, South Carolina and Project Rocky to provide for payment of a fee in lieu of taxes, authorizing certain infrastructure credits and other related matters.
Move to
Madam Chair.
approve.
Second.
Motion is second for approval. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Branham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
16C, authorizing the expansion of the boundaries of the I-77 corridor regional industrial park jointly developed with Fairfield County to include certain property located in Richland County, the execution and delivery of a public infrastructure credit agreement to provide for public infrastructure credits to Columbia Multifamily Investments LLC and other related matters.
Second.
Motion is second for approval. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Branham,
No.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Item 17, report of Rules and Appointments Committee. Councilwoman Cooper, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have a couple of appointments to make, and we can take them both together. And our first appointment is for LaRadac, and we are appointing a name that we're probably all familiar with, and that is 17A1B, Greg Pierce. And then for the Music Festival Commission, we are appointing Dr. Ted Hart.
You've heard the committee's recommendation. It does not require a second. Is there any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Before I move on to the next item, just want to reiterate the point that we've had some amazing applicants. And I do want to address the fact that we did appoint Mr. Pierce, but he is the most qualified person for this position. And we want individuals to continue to apply as we've stated in the past. For the next item, 17B1, the creation of the Board of Architectural Review. It is the recommendation that's coming before our committee to approve the creation of this board, and this will go and work alongside of an ordinance that's already been approved by council. And so in order for the appointments to begin, we need to create this board that in will return put forth an overview of the function of the board as well as how often they meet and so forth that will properly align with our other boards and commissions that we appoint.
Recognize.
Can we reconsider those so they can get to work as soon as possible, those appointments? This committee.
Yes, sir. You want to, if it's appropriate, Madam Chair,
So move, Madam Chair.
before or after the present recommendation.
Yes, Ms. Barron had just completed her second recommendation. So, Mr. Livingston, let's take action on that, and then we'll come back to the reconsideration. Yes, sir. You've heard I'm sorry, Ms. Cooper. Called Ms. Barron. Ms.
Okay.
Cooper, did you, was that it for the recommendation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You've heard the committee's recommendation. It does not require a second. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
So to address Mr. Livingston, his concern, we'll move to reconsider item 17A, 1 and 2.
Second.
Motion and second for reconsideration of A, 1, and 2. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
No.
Pugh,
No.
Livingston,
No.
Teratio,
No.
Weaver,
No.
Cooper,
No?
Aline,
No.
Mackey,
No.
English,
No.
Newton.
No.
Motion fails.
Thank you, Madam Chair. That concludes my report.
Next is item 18, report of the Transportation Ad Hoc Committee. Councilman Livingston, you're recognized.
Madam Chair, item 18A, Transportation Ad Hoc, Transportation Award contract regarding Hunt Club Road Sidewalk Project. You see that information on page 232 in your packet. The committee's recommendation was for approval.
You've heard the committee's recommendation does not require a second. Is there any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes?
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Or?
I entertain a motion for reconsideration, yes.
Move to reconsider?
Second. Motion and second for reconsideration. Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
No.
Pugh,
No.
Livingston,
No.
Teratio,
No.
Weaver,
No.
Cooper,
No?
Aline,
No.
Mackey,
No.
English,
No.
Newton.
No.
Motion fails.
Councilman Livingston, you're
Madam
recognized.
Chair, item 18B, Transportation Mid-Carolina Electric Corp. Utility Agreement for Broad River Road widening. The committee's recommendation was for approval.
You've heard the committee's recommendation. This does not require a second. Is there any discussion?
Madam Chair,
You recognize.
I just want to express my excitement for this agenda item as this is related to the Broad River Road widening. The county, I guess, is taking a lot of flack from constituents in my part of the county who have been so excited for the Broad River Road widening, much needed. We know it's coming. This is action. These are action items right here. Had the chance to meet with the executives at Mid-Carolina, talk about this project with them. You know, a pretty small co-op, very important in our area, but pretty small. And this is, I think they said the largest project by budget that they had ever taken on. So these poles need to be moved or replaced to accommodate the wider version of Broad River Road. That's what this is. So thank you for your support.
Further discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Move for reconsideration.
Second.
Motion second for reconsideration. Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
No.
Pugh,
No.
Livingston,
No.
Teratio,
No.
Weaver,
No.
Cooper,
No.
Aline,
No.
Mackey,
No.
English,
No.
Newton.
No.
Motion fails.
Councilman Livingston?
Madam Chair, item 18C is a transportation project status update. That information is on pages 255 through 262, where you'll find there's a very comprehensive listing of the various projects and so forth. So staff went through that with the committee, and that is just for information.
That was just information. Does that conclude your report? Thank you. Next is item 19, other items. 19A, a resolution to appoint and commission Shannon Postal.
Madam Chair,
You recognize.
move to approve items 19A and B.
Second.
Motion and second for approval of 19A and B. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Move for reconsideration.
Second.
Motion and second for reconsideration. Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
No.
Pugh,
No.
Livingston,
No.
Teratio,
No.
Weaver,
No.
Cooper,
No.
Aline,
No.
Mackey, English,
No.
Newton.
No.
Motion fails.
We're now at item 20, executive session, where we will address executive session items listed on our agenda earlier that did not require outside counsel. Attorney Wright, you recognized.
Yes, Madam Chair. As stated previously, items B through G are pursuant to 30-4-70A2, South Carolina Code of Laws, and A is pursuant to 30-4-70A1.
Madam Chair,
Recognize.
move to enter executive session.
Second.
Motion and a second to enter executive session for the items listed by the county attorney. Any further discussion? No. Madam Clerk?
Brenham,
Yes.
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio, Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Now,
Madam
executive
Clerk.
session. Yes, Ms.
I couldn't-
Teratio?
I couldn't hear the names called, but I'll vote yes.
Okay, thank you so much. We're now in executive session. to come out of executive session. Madam Clerk?
Brenham. Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston. Teratio. Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Thank you. Please let the record reflect that we went into executive session to discuss the items, excuse me, on the agenda tonight under the attorney's report. And
Madam
no
Chair.
action was taken. I heard my name. Yes, ma'am, you recognize Ms. Cooper.
I'd like to make a motion for 4C, and that is I move to authorize the county administrator to negotiate potential sale of TMS number R0715-01-01 as discussed in executive session.
Second?
Hold on. A motion is second. Can you check the TMS number? Was that correct?
She referenced, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Councilmember Cooper referenced C, but she read the TMS number for B.
Please
That's what
forgive
threw
me.
me off, okay?
I'm reading from the computer screen, so let
Yes,
me,
ma'am.
please let me, and I said 4C and it's 7C, so I'll start again. I move to authorize the county administrator to negotiate potential sale of TMS number R25800-04-01 as discussed in executive session.
Second.
Motion and a second for 7C. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston. Teratio. Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes?
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Madam Chair,
You're recognized.
I would like to make a motion to authorize the county administrator to proceed with the property transaction known as 401 Powell Road as discussed in executive session. This is for matter 7D.
Second?
Motion and a second for 7D. Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Brenham, Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio. Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes?
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Thank you. Sorry, can you just scroll up on the screen? My papers are out of order. Thank you. Keep going to the end of our agenda. Are we at number, I don't know. Thank you so much. We're at item 21, motion period. I did not receive any motions for this evening. We're at 22,
Move to
adjournment.
adjourn?
Second.
Motion is second for adjournment. Madam Clerk?
Pugh,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio. Weaver,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
Mackey,
Yes.
English,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.